Hi guys, welcome to another video. I did film this yesterday, but YouTube was being crap. It wouldn't upload the video, so I'm having to refilm it all again. So I just want to show you one of my favorite Titanic books. It's Ken Marshall's Art of Titanic. So this is all in here is all his drawings, and it was his artwork that actually inspired the movie Titanic, a certain piece of his. So I'm going to take you through the book. This actually got released in '98 when the film got released in the UK. And this is all his artwork. I really love the night pictures of Titanic. Sorry if there's light glaring, it's from my bedroom lamp. And this sunset picture, this is one of Ken Marshall's drawings, but this sunset that he drew was, they reckon was the same sunset back in 1912, which if you've ever seen the Titanic film with Jack and Rose, when the flying scene, they captured what's known as like the same sunset that was there in 1912, it's actual real sunset. And that's what Ken Marshall's captured in his drawings. One of my favourite pieces, this one, of artwork. And that's also one of Ken Marshall's drawings as well. For those of you who don't know, Ken Marshall, he was actually in Ghost of the Abyss with James Cameron. He was also on the James Cameron film Titanic. That's him when he was young. And that's him with Walter Lord, who wrote A Night to Remember. And this is another one of Ken Marshall's drawing, like what it would be like if Titanic reached New York. Unfortunately, we know that she didn't, but it gives you a really nice indication to what it would have looked like if she did. More of his drawings. And he really captures like the sinking of Titanic and like the iceberg collision through his artwork. It tells you like about Ken Marshall in this book. And that's him with a survivor. That's one of Ken Marshall's drawings. And that's him on the set of Titanic. I love these night pictures of Titanic and sunset ones. And this, like, James Cameron film was actually inspired by Ken Marshall's drawings of the Titanic, as you can see, like the film. And that's him on the grand staircase on the set of Titanic. I can highly recommend this book if anyone is interested in the Titanic. This picture is a case of, what if, Titanic was actually crossing paths with her sister ship. Obviously, it never happened, but it's nice to see, what if it did, which he, captures a really good piece of artwork. Then again, it's another one of his drawings. I love this one. I love the night pictures of Titanic. It's like it's a dream, isn't it? This reminds me of my hometown. I think it's because of the seagulls, because my hometown is like caked in seagulls. It's very seagull areas. It, just reminds me of my hometown with the seagulls here. It's like she's just sailing off into the sunset. And we've got Titanic in all our rooms there. And the grand staircase. I think these are called growlers. I'm not quite sure. I think it's nice, but I think these are called growlers. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I don't, I'm not an officer. I don't work at sea, but I think they could be. But again, I'm not entirely sure. That's the wheelhouse and bridge. Again, I love these night pictures of Titanic, like all the stars surrounded by stars. It would be really good to have done stargaze on the Titanic. He's really captured the sinking of her in his artwork. It's such an amazing artist, this Ken Marchall. And that's when the sea crashes in on the grand staircase through the dome, which is really captured in his artwork. And this picture here, in the illustrated history of Titanic, it was this picture that inspired James Cameron to actually do the Titanic film, and he said he wanted to create, a Romeo and Juliet story with the Titanic, which he came up with two fiction characters, Jack and Rose, but it was this picture that triggered the film off, which is one of Ken Marshall's artwork. So it's all down to this picture to why Titanic got made. That's Carpathia there. The Discovery. You see she's right on the seabed. It's a telemotor right there. That would have been like the bridge. It's a stern. And that's going down the grand staircase. So up here was where the dome was, where the glass dome was. So it's actually travelling down the grand staircase. So if you're where the grand dome was and look down, that's where they're heading. And that's the stern, which is just twisted metal. And there's her engines. You can see debris everywhere and where everyone would have been standing. There's the bow. And that's the Lusitania. And that's Titanic's sister ship, the Olympic. Britannic. That's Britannic on the side. She was involved in World War I, so was the Olympic as well. Again, the Lusitania. These are all Ken Marshall's artwork, all his drawings. He's a really fantastic artist. It's Andrea Doria. And that's Titanic, you know, his artwork of her arriving in New York all dressed up. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, she never did arrive in New York, but it's nice to see what it'd be like if she did. To really capture kind of the moment of her arriving in New York through his artwork. Yeah. And there you go, guys. That is everything with this book. That is everything. Yep. If you want to know where you can get this book, you can get this book on eBay. I bought it pre-owned on eBay for like £39. You can't really get it anywhere else from like Waterstones or WH because it has actually discontinued. In the UK, you can only buy it now from like eBay. So yeah, if you are interested, it is on there. I can really recommend this book if you're interested in the Titanic. It's one of my favourite books. Alright guys, if you like this video and if you want to hear more from me in the future, please give me a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.